Welcome back to Wrenches in Motion, where if it ain't broke, I ain't buying it. And today, let's take a look at what we got that's broke. This is a 2008 Honda Pilot. If anybody knows me, they know I love my Honda Pilots. Interesting story on this one. I was out in California for work. I live in Virginia. And I saw this come up on the marketplace, and I said, huh, that's kind of interesting. $1,000, doesn't run, says possible head gaskets. Well, I think everything says possible head gaskets. Oh, look at the spider on my trailer. I'll have to get him off of there. So, I was kind of interested, kind of not interested, so I didn't pay much attention until my boss emailed me and said, hey, did you see this? And of course I saw it, and I was like, yeah, I saw it. I said I like it, but I'm not too interested. So he emails them back, and come to find out, they'll take $500 for it, because it don't run, it's just sitting there. So I said, well, that's nice, I'd like to pay $500 for it, but I don't have a way to get it, because I'm out here in California. So I called my friend Gordon. I've mentioned him in the past, and he said, yeah, I'll go get it. So I said, sweet. So I gave him the address, told him I'd buy it. He went down, bought it for me, drug it home, and this is what we've got. I don't know if you can see the ant walking around. Ant walking around. Alright, so I've got an ant problem, which, you know, no big deal, kind of expect stuff like that. Got a little dent right here. Pay no attention to how dirty this thing is. We got a little bit of paint peeling off there, but it's white and it's a Honda, and that's what they do. I'm sure the roof might be the same. Front tires match, back tires match. Front don't match the back, but there is tread, not a whole lot. I don't know how much I'll be able to open this without it hitting the trailer. Yeah, we need a good cleaning in here. Alright, let's go open some side doors here. So this is my first time seeing it. I just got back from California last night, and today's my first time looking in, and it's dirty. We got the sagging headliner. Oh, it looks like this might, nope, no rear entertainment. Okay, I like that, because this is an SE model, not the EX, and that's really dirty. Let's take a look in here. This is sticky, that's nice. This stuff's coming out, you can usually push that back in. Once again, dirty, nasty. This thing stinks, actually. I mean, not bad, but it definitely stinks. I want to try to get up in there. Now that I got all the manual seat adjustments. Heck, my last SE even had electric seat adjustments. We're missing the crossbars, so I may have to go to a junkyard and see if I can get a set of crossbars. Looks like the satellite radio antenna. It does not have a sunroof. I'm very surprised at that. And the ant invasion continues. Alright, let's see if we can find a way to swing inside. I don't know how long this thing's been sitting, but it's been sitting. Alright. Mirror. We do have a key. Yep, standard Honda key. Of course, it does nothing because there's no battery. They took the battery out. No, they did leave me some change. Okay, nice. Oh, another 11 cents. Good. This here, totally empty, including the radio code is not in there. So now I've got to take the radio out to get the serial number, match that with the VIN, get a hold of Honda and get the code for the radio. Perfect. All right. Let's pop the hood and let's take a look under there, because that's where the magic is supposed to not be happening. Before we get the hood open, I just noticed a cracked windshield. Well, I guess for 500 bucks, what do you want? Take the battery out and give them a cracked windshield too. Oh, come on. All right, I'm going to put this down. I thought I could do it by hand. So not to take away from the engine, but I just noticed this thing doesn't have fog lights either. This thing really was a stripped down version. Okay. As you can see, no battery. I took that. Everything else looks to be in place. Let's check the coolant reservoir. And when your hose comes off of there, you're definitely not going to be able to suck any coolant up. This did have a big mud dauber nest on it. I pulled it off earlier. And there's nothing in there. Okay, so we're going to have to throw some water in there just to see what we got going on. They said does not run. I was like, okay, challenge accepted. Does not run. Let's pull the oil out. All right, I'm gonna set you down so I can wipe this dipstick off. Then we'll pull it out again and check it. Where's my paper towels at? I don't know what to expect. They said they suspected head gaskets, but the oil looks clean. So if it is blown, or if it is a blown head gasket, it's not blown that way into the engine. All right, so you can see as well as I can see. We have to put some oil in there first before we do anything. So I should have a quart or two laying around. But first, I'm just going to crank it over, see if it's going to crank. Let's see what else we got here. You know, I don't like when people do this. You got the factory clamp right there, and then you got the worm clamp. Use the factory clamps, people. And with that being said, oh, trans fluid. Let me pull the dipstick for the trans out. Ugh. Let's take a look at this color. Yeah, kind of like every trans I get. Dark red. Doesn't smell burnt, so that's good. Alright, we'll throw this trans dipstick back in. And I like how when they took the battery out, they left me the holder. That's nice. Appreciate that. They're the battery hold down. As you can see, my helpers are over there, really giving me a hand. Come on, guys, why don't you put this battery in for me? Gundog? I'll put a battery in for me? No? Okay. I'm just asking. You know, maybe you did want to. Mag. You want to put a battery in? I don't really want to do it. I can see you don't want to do it either. Okay. And just like that, we've got a battery in place. I'm going to hook it up. It takes 10 millimeters. And then we'll turn the key on and see what happens or what don't happen. I'm just going to say this, and I'll probably upset some people, but, you know, I don't care. I don't understand why a lot of YouTubers go through all this battery hassle. We got, oh, we'll pull this battery out of this pile. Oh, look, it doesn't work. Let's go get another one. For me, I mean, a battery's 200 bucks. And I don't make money from YouTube, so, you know, it's all coming out of my pocket. Something needs a battery, I go get a battery. I don't know. Call it a rant, call it what you will, but... Okay, I probably should be doing all this off of the trailer, but since I'm on the trailer... Okay, wipers work. We got all kinds of lights. Uh-oh. So, did you hear that? Yep. She is locked up. Okay, maybe you can see, maybe you can't see. We're gonna get this cover off real quick, or real slow, depending on how it cooperates. It's just be a couple 10mm bolts. I should probably take the serpentine belt off too. Oh yeah, because there's a bolt way down there for the cover. And of course, this ain't gonna go the easiest. Of course not. Why would it? We'll snake around. Got this bolt under there, and then way under here is another bolt. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that one. But yeah, it's right by the underneath the power steering pump, and I'm not gonna be able. Maybe I can get to it. So I've got the cover loose, but I can't take it off, of course, because we've got to take the belt off. So let me grab this. I believe it's a 14 down here. Yep. Ugh. And then what I'm going to do, let me try to get you in there if I can. Yeah, 14 way down there. I'm going to use a 15 and do like the buddy wrench thing, where you put this on it, take this wrench, hook in here, and that gives you the extra leverage that you're going to need. So I'm going to do that because I cannot get enough leverage to take the belt off, and I also cannot do this one-handed. So let me set you down and we'll come back when the belt's off. Okay, the belt's off. Let's try to get this cover off. It should come off. What is holding it now? I don't remember these being that tough. Oh, do I have to take that pulley off? I might have to take the tensioner pulley off. Hang on. Alright, I'm going to give you guys an update. I am not happy. So the belt tensioner should just be held by the one bolt on the bottom, which is out, as you can see. And I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, it's all flopping around. You should be able to pop it right out, and it is not coming out. So I decided to take the nut out of here, or the bolt out of here, so I can just get this pulley out of the way so I can reach what I need. And look what I did to my snap-on ratchet. It's hooked. So that thing has to come out because I cannot reach the last bolt for the timing cover. Why did they put 5 bolts in a little timing cover? I have no idea. And why is this not just popping out like it should? It's only held in with one bolt, and it's got a little nub on the bottom that centers it. Alright, so this is still loose. I cannot get that out of here no matter what I do. But I wanted to show you the serpentine belt. Not the serpentine belt. The timing belt is actually still in place and is not broke. But I just tried to turn the motor over and it seems like it's locked up. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to pull the plugs out, throw our bore scope down the cylinders and see what we can see. And just maybe, there's 3 coils on this side, 6mm Allens, and you know the 5/8 socket to take the spark plugs out. So here's a quick update. Coil number 5 like barely spins and does not want to come out of there. So 4 and 6 are out, 5 says I don't think so. So let's work on this and see if we can get number 5 out. Maybe we found the problem cylinder. I don't know. Okay, so here's where we're at. This coil is just disintegrating. We're trying to get it out of there. We may end up doing more damage than good, but you know, I'll put a different motor in if I have to. So what am I doing now? Well, since I'm kind of at a stopping point with the motor, I think what I'm going to do is I've got the vacuum cleaner, and I think I'm just going to give it a little cleanup, nothing major, just to get some of the stuff out. And of course, if you look, no jack handle. They took that. I don't know what you're going to do with that. Under here we do have the headrests, so that's nice. But yeah, I'm not sure what we're doing yet. 263,000 miles, not 250. Of course, they never give you the right mileage. And it looks like I got some wasps. Oh yeah, big one there. Yep, Gordon said he was dealing with some wasps. I guess he was. Alright, let's do some stuff. Maybe we can make it look better. There you go, now you can see it. So that's all over the place. I don't know, I'm pretty disgusted right now. Alright, forgive the noise. We got the power washer going. Look at the difference. This is just with the power washer. Not even any soap or anything. The difference on the hood. And I wanted to show you, this is typical Honda white paint here, flaking off. And watch this area back here. Right up here. If I get the watch it flake right off. High quality Honda paint right there. Okay, I just decided to clean some of this stuff out. There's still junk in between the seat. You get that. I'm just going to pull the whole seat out. That's the only way to get to it. Chains. There's a bunch of change in here. I don't even know how much. It's all over the place. So let me see if I can get this seat out, or if I even want to get it out. I'm sure I do, but not really. Alright. Oh, look at that. Another wasp nest. Yeah, it must have been all over this thing. Poor Gordon. I feel bad for him. Okay, I've got the seat tipped up. And there's trash. And there's trash. And money. And it stinks, of course. So we'll try to wipe everything down. Don't know if I'm going to shampoo these carpets. I mean, I would. But I'm just going to get this thing running first. Don't look like that's going to happen. Okay, well, I don't know how much you can see, but we're in here drilling this out, because that's the only way we're going to get it out. So we've got a DeWalt 90-degree angle and our Makita drill, and we're working it. We started with a small bit, now we're up to a 3/8. You know, if I can just get it drilled out enough to where I can grab it and pull it out, that'd be great, but I don't think it's going to work that way. And here's our valve cover that we damaged, the spark plug tube. Luckily, the seal's underneath it, so we can still use it. Just when we put the coil back in, it won't make a good seal. Okay, well, this is what the aftermath looks like. Had to take the grill out, had to take the condenser out, and when I did, I saw it's bad, it's bent. So I looked down here, and yeah, it got, I don't know if you can see, it got kind of hit in the front down there, so I'm going to try to bang that out later. Had to move the radiator out of the way so I could get a straighter shot, but if you look in there and you won't be able to see, we got everything out, finally. Kind of destroyed the spark plug tube in doing it, but Yeah, we got everything out. Time to pull these plugs out, and we still haven't even got to the backside yet. This is just cylinder 4, 5, and 6. So yeah, some of the tools we use, I mean, right angle drill, various drill bits. It's been a nightmare. There's some of the pile of stuff. We got stuff down here. Okay, well, we now know why this thing only turned over a little bit. Plug number 4 was dry. Plug number 6 is wet, full of water. And plug number 5 is wet and full of water. So I'd be willing to bet that if we hook up a battery and turn the starter, we're going to blow all kinds of liquid out, 5 and 6. But instead, I'm going to grab the bore scope and run down there and take a look inside the cylinders. Well, that didn't take too long to figure out. I don't know if you can see it. It's wet up to here. I was like, oh, okay. And I got stuff all over my camera. No wonder I can't see anything. Let's try number 6. That was cylinder number 5. Okay, we're recording. Well, I hope you liked today's video on the 2008 Honda Pilot. Got it cheap, 500 bucks. Wasn't sure what was wrong with it. When you get them and they say doesn't run, suspect head gaskets. Well, I mean, you know, the MDX was supposedly head gaskets too, and that was just a heater valve. And you saw what happened here. Yeah, pretty much no bueno on that. So I'm going to get another engine, and in the next video on the Pilot, we'll start pulling the engine out and prepping the other one, getting it ready to go back in. It's going to be a few months because I've still got the RAV4 to finish up and a few other things, but stick around. Plenty more action to come because, as you know, my wrenches are always in motion. Talk to you guys next time.